And...
Jayla, you're literally always on the phone. Seriously.
Oh, no, I
You did it.
Thank you guys for all believing in me. Truly, it means a lot.
Too easy.
Not just scripted, it's real. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2.
I've had very little direction in the career sphere of the human experience. I gladly left college after one semester not really knowing what was ahead and continued to make videos to process my life along the way.
It's time to wake up.
It took me a while to even begin to want this as my job. The love for it came over time, accompanied with trial and error and a whole lot of questions. Even though it's hard for my current self to feel this way, I know my 16-year-old self is so proud of me, so in awe of the life that has unfolded before us.
Les deux soleils sont levés. Comme chaque matin, j'ai de la chance. Je me lève le matin, je suis vivante.
I just hit the 1-year mark of full-time freelancing. No other jobs, just this. I wanted to document this time in my life to encourage my future self, to kind of give me a push to keep going, to share what I'm thinking right now. And if I post this on a platform, I'd hope it encourages someone else to take the risk, even if they have no idea what lies ahead.
My turn.
See through there?
Yeah.
Push the button. And then
And then
I baby.
I will. I'm done. You wanna do it?
I spent a lot of time alone when I was younger, maybe more than the average kid. I missed a lot of school due to medical reasons, so connection was a slightly difficult thing for me to grasp. Maybe that's why my need for external processing took the form of a YouTube channel. I thought that would be a lot cooler. I spent hours and hours coming up with ideas and producing these concepts into my very own 1 to 2 minute masterpieces. To take what I saw in my head and have that physically in front of me is truly what kept me going. I never really thought about it being a passion of mine or something that could be my job. I really just used it to cope, to connect, and to get what was in my head out. In a lot of ways, not much has changed. I'm just getting paid for it now. I'm sitting here having been able to pay rent every month this year, doing what I love so dearly as a kid. And it's been everything but easy. I've never felt so much doubt and discouragement in a job I've worked before this one. I got fired for the first time in my life this year. I've hated things I've worked on for hours and hours, frustrated to see that my skill sets were not improving. And I've procrastinated to the nth hour due to the fear of disappointing myself and those around me. The critic within me only got louder as I fed into the unreasonable expectations I placed on myself. And I proceeded to forget that I was doing all of this for the first time in my life. Almost everything I did this year was unfamiliar and scary. But it took me a while, and is still taking me a while, to be kinder to myself in these days that are just the beginning. I really don't know why it's so hard to believe in ourselves. There are a lot of things I've had to learn this year as I've taken on the role of being my own boss. But believing in myself and knowing my value has been the hardest thing to learn by far. I didn't think I'd make it a month, let alone a year now heading into the second. And I don't know if I would have if not for my friends and family cheering me on. Thank you to everyone who's allowed me to make something for you, for giving me the space to learn and for believing in me when I could not. I needed every kind word and encouragement along the way. and I still need them. So yes, it's been everything but easy, but also wildly fun, exciting, and filled with more goodness than I could have imagined. The fact that I'm sitting here a year later, having been able to pay rent every month, doing what I loved so dearly as a kid, blows my mind. My days consist of doing what a majority of all that time I spent alone was filled with, and I'm using the skills I taught myself as a 13-year-old to fund my adult life. With all the lack of direction I've felt as I've ventured into my 20s, I really never saw that coming. Growth in myself this last year, but I'll be the first to admit that I don't have it all figured out. And I'm beginning to realize nobody really does anyway. So I'll just keep taking the next right step and attempt to let the childlikeness I had as a kid be present in the process. I hope that what drove me to make things when I was younger continues to drive me forward from here, whether I get paid for it or not. So that's me, but I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear the risks that you're taking, the areas in life that are surprising you and encouraging you, and things that you're finding out about yourself. Making these videos and things like that, like none of it would mean anything without the connection that it brings. So yeah, reach out, text me, message me on Instagram, comment on this video, and I'd love to discuss those things with you. So yeah, I don't really know how to end something after something like that, so I'm just gonna go.